Today is Sunday Focus, and not only are you to focus on your sermon that your pastor, priest, preacher spoke to you, evangelist. I don't know where you go to church, but whatever message that was meant for you. I hope that you have a good Bible teaching church that teaches from the Word and doesn't gloss over a lot of things. I know this week has been really hard for a lot of Christians because there was a woman that put out there on TikTok a social experiment where she was calling churches and asking for formula for her starving baby who hadn't eaten since the night before. And some of the churches turned her away, but we have to examine what's going on there a little bit more closely than what a lot of non-Christians are. They are pointing to us as Christians for failing this social experiment. But I'm going to put out there a challenge to you. If your church was one of those that refused to help this scenario, this young woman, I would challenge you to ask your elders and deacons why, to find out why. I do know that there are many charters that cannot provide food assistance because it's not within their charters. And as a religious organization, churches are religious organizations. They do not always have the capacity, if it's not written in their charter, their mission statement, to help people financially or with food, then by law they cannot do that. So look into your own church to see what they can and can't do. But I would question your elders that if they were faced with this, could they not put out on your list server to the parishioners, to your congregation, see if maybe there's someone that could come up with help? Because like I've said in the past, if this woman were to walk into my church, I know those mama bears in that church setting would make sure that she had formula to go. If not, many of the men that would be standing around, just as our security people, would hand her the money she needed to get that formula. We always assume that people in the office have access to petty cash, to gift cards, to the credit card of the church, and that's not always true. I saw some statements from some folks that are non-Christian, and they've stated they're non-Christian. Well, they have a checkbook. They could have written her a check. In most churches, you have to have two people sign off on a church. One is the church treasurer, and the other is either another elder or possibly 2 or 3 elders are on that list, but you have to have 2 names that sign off on those checks. So you got to remember that many times people that take on the treasury position and elders also work day jobs. So they may not be able to be there right away to sign a check for someone. So, but I think it's an opportunity for us as Christians to look at ourselves and see if we are following Christ and if we are doing the work that we say we should be doing. So, yeah, that's the challenge on top of your Sunday focus for your message that your preacher has given you. All right, I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.